is there any reason to always be in a state of wudu? To be da'imul wudu is what we refer to it in the Arabic language, to be perpetually in a state of ablution. Yes, in fact, this is regarded as recommended as a sunnah to always be in a state of wudu. Why? It brings blessings. It brings protection from, the evil of the unseen. It brings spiritual purity. It's putting you in a state that allows you to immediately go and touch the Quran if you so wish, to immediately go and pray salah if you so wish. It's far better to be in the state of wudu than to not be in the state of wudu. Perhaps as evidence, you can look at one practice of the Prophet Muhammad SAW. When somebody becomes angry, he recommends that the person perform ablution. So if you're always in a state of wudu, you are less likely to become angry because you are in that beautiful state. Shaitan is less likely to get a hold of you, and you are less likely to sin as well. So for all of these reasons, it is recommended to always be in a state of wudu. But this is this is the type of recommendation that you need to take with a holistic understanding. And unfortunately, I find that more and more people, they hear such recommendations and they take it so seriously that they practically make it fard upon themselves to always be in a state of wudu from that point onwards. Or they hear that some scholar prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a certain number of recitations of a certain verse in the Quran or something, and then they achieved something. And then the person hears that and then they want to adopt that practice as well. Now, all of this is virtuous, but one's own practice doesn't necessarily have to conform 100% with the models that is being offered. The Sahaba, they took different approaches to following the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They all followed him. But some focused their attention more on some forms of ibadah than on others. Some went into jihad fi sabilillah and focused their attention on that. Some focused on governance, right? Like Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala an. Some focused on knowledge, right? The acquisition and dissemination of knowledge, like Sayyidina Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala an, and so on and so forth. So you don't have to do every single thing, especially when they add up and they make your life somewhat complicated. But if this appeals to you as something that you'd like to do for the sake of Allah, and it's something that may be of benefit to you, فَبِهَا وَنَعِمَتْ, Bismillah, do it. It's recommended for everyone. I just thought I'd frame it in that sense because this is a growing phenomenon of people becoming religiously obsessive compulsive disorder afflicted. And it's a musibah. May Allah protect us from that in all forms of calamities. Until next time, inshallah ta'ala, jazakumullahu khairan. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad, subhanallahi wa bihamdi. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.